Lucario is already low. The Zeraora tries to eject onto me, but the Solar Beam just blasts it completely. So I'm telling you guys, Venusaur definitely... Ooh, we get the second one as well. Venusaur definitely a little bit underrated. Yo, you're watching Shoko, we're back with some more Pokemon Unite, and today we will be checking out the Venusaur. I'll be giving you the best moveset, the best held items, and lots of gameplay tips all around this little vegetable here. And let me tell you, unfortunately, it is actually a vegetable, because everybody and their mom that is a high-ranked player, I don't know if moms are high-ranked, but hey, they rank this bad boy in the lowest tier in every single tier list that I have seen so far. Pretty much consistently, Bulbasaur, Venusaur is at the very bottom of D tier in tier lists, and honestly, I really tend to agree. Now keep in mind though, do not get discouraged. I know there is a lot of Bulbasaur enjoyers among you guys, so please do not get discouraged. It is not that terrible. After recording this guide and after finally playing him a little bit, giving him a chance, I really realized that it can do very well. I think it is just really difficult to play as well, because it is a long-range caster, at least the way I recommend you to play it and the way most Venusaurs that actually reach a high rank. And yes, there is lots of Venusaurs that I see in my high rank games. And lots of them actually tend to do really well. Now keep in mind, the big thing that pulls down Venusaur to such a low D tier is just that absolutely abysmal early game. However, if you're really good at aiming that Solar Beam in the late game, you can really do lots of work with it. And again, it is the way I'm gonna recommend you to play it, is gonna be that long-range caster, special attacker, where you will just really need to stay safe. So we bring the eject button. It is pretty much, honestly, the best battle item in the entire game. Most people should just take it. In higher ranks, you pretty much see 10 ejects in the game, so it's absolutely crazy. But yeah, especially on long-range caster without any escape tools, right? The only thing you can do to escape if you don't have eject button is pop your Unite move and try to run away with the shield. But yeah, as you can see, early game you start off the game with two pretty weak moves. The Razor Leaves can do decent amounts of damage, guys, but the enemies have to stand inside of them, so if you don't have a teammate in your lane that can lock them down, it is going to be really tough to do any damage with that move. However, as soon as you get that Sludge Bomb, as soon as you get that Solar Beam, you really start to become pretty strong, and you really can deal a decent amount of damage. Again, the Solar Beam is very difficult to hit, but it is a very powerful tool to also snipe away these wild Pokemon. So you can really, even if you fall behind early game, I've seen good Venusaur players come back because they can just keep sniping these wild Pokemon, keep gaining those experience points, and really make a decent comeback. Something that is really unreasonably strong on that Bulbasaur and can really help you in the early game is that every third basic attack passive, right, that most Pokemon have. And basically it's like a Wine Whip, right? And it is so incredibly powerful. It deals really decent amount of damage, like compared to other third basic attacks that other Pokemon have. It really, look at this, it just slaps them, man. And late game, it also pulls them together, right? Which is really, really powerful. So just the bummer is that it is very low range. So it's really, look at this, man, it just slaps him. You really need to keep, pay attention to keep pushing out those basic attacks. It's really, really strong. And honestly, if you usually play physical or normal attacking Pokemon like that Lucario, like that Absol, Talonflame, Cinderace, you know, all of these Greninja, then you probably have a muscle band that is pretty high leveled up. And this is how we're gonna talk about the held items now. If you have a muscle band pretty highly leveled up, don't be afraid to use it if you don't have too many special attacking items. I'm using a muscle band here because I don't have anything else leveled up, and the muscle band really, the attack speed it gives can do really well with this basic attack. Look at this. It's really, really powerful, and as you can see, we can really kite it out super well with that red buff as well that we had, slowing the enemies down and just keep pushing them together. Super nice. And other than that, if you have access to all the held items, the best ones are gonna be that shell bell, special attacking bonus, lots of healing as well attached to that item, super nice. Then you have the wise glasses, again, lots of special attack, and on top of that, a percentage special attack bonus on top of your already large amounts of special attack by having shell bell and wise glasses. And then as a third one, again, if you don't have anything else, just use that muscle band. I'm telling you, this auto attack passive is so crazy. But if you have other stuff, probably the focus band is gonna be the best, because you wanna be a little bit tanky there. As you can see, you usually, if you checked out my held item guide made by the rank 1 global player, if you check that out, you probably saw that lots of these mages actually use, just like that Ninetales, like that Pikachu, they use body barrier. Now, why does he not recommend body barrier on this Venusaur, and why do I not recommend it either? Because the Unite move of Venusaur is extremely long range, right? It fits that long range caster playstyle once again extremely well. So you definitely don't want body barrier, because usually you will use that move when nobody is attacking you, when you're super far away. I mean, it has the same range as the solar beam, pretty much, right? So it's crazy, it's absolutely mental. So you definitely don't want body barrier, but you are a very squishy, no escape caster, as I said numerous times already. So you want something defensive. So the focus band just seems like the best option. Focus band is pretty much the best defensive item for Pokemon that, you know, you want to survive on, but the body barrier is not going to work, and you are a squishy unit usually. So yeah, focus band, amazing choice. So these three are probably going to be the best, but definitely invest first into those wise glasses and the shell bell. These two are the most important ones. I would probably say, I'm pretty sure I hit him here. That was a pretty nice snipe, but he didn't take enough damage. As you can see, even if you hit the solar beam consistently, you're not going to be dealing anything, like you're not going to be dealing crazy amounts of damage, guys. That's just how Venusaur is. It is truly underpowered right now. But again, that doesn't mean that if you played really well, you can't rank up. And this is a Pokemon game, guys. You know, the best way to play Pokemon is to use your favorite Pokemon, because that's how you will have the most fun. But if you are trying to only rank up and you don't care, then you should definitely look into playing some Lucario maybe, and not this guy. And if you want to have that long-range caster fantasy, you like those characters the most, then probably Ninetales is going to be your best bet. Maybe some Pikachu action, Cramorant for sure, extremely strong. But yeah, there's nothing else like this that has range quite like this Venusaur. So I get that a lot of people you know, are trying to make him work, and I think this is the best way to make him work. As you can see, 1 minute 40 seconds remaining on the clock. I'm gonna cancel him right here, so he can't hand in. That was actually pretty clutch. If he handed in, we would probably lose the game right there. But we're able to cancel him. Look at this, man. I just slapped him. I don't even aim the solar beam. If you try to aim the solar beam in that situation, you have a little bit of a charge-up time attached to it, right? Just like in the games. So if he is able to dodge away from it and run away, then I won't kill him. But if I just keep slapping him with the Wine Whip, then, you know, he just gets blasted completely. Now, I feel like we really need this Zapdos to win. So I'm really trying to force it here. Usually, if you're winning, you do not want to do it. Look at this. That was decent damage. You saw that? That was absolutely crazy damage. Look, just let's go back again. Let's just check this out. Solar Beam can really do a ton of damage here. As you can see, the Lucario is already low. The Zeraora tries to eject onto me, but the Solar Beam just blasts it completely. So, I'm telling you guys, Venusaur definitely... Ooh, we get the second one as well. Venusaur definitely a little bit underrated. Being the worst Pokemon in Pokemon Unite doesn't have to be that you're trash. You know, that's just what it is. There's lots of very powerful Pokemon in Pokemon Unite. I think it is pretty well balanced for the most part. There's some outliers like Gengar and Lucario, but other than that, you can do really amazingly well with lots of different Pokemon. So yeah, being the worst one doesn't mean you can't do these late game plays, doesn't mean you can't win the Zapdos fight. And at the end of the day, currently how the game is, that's all that matters. We win the Zapdos fight. We were losing the game earlier, but hey, we run it down now. He's trying to use his Aura Sphere to blast us, but he's not able to, and we are able to with 4 seconds on the clock. We're able to dunk, and this is pretty much gonna be the victory, man. That is all we needed there. I think bottom, the guy dunked as well. We were actually 11 ahead, which is very difficult to keep track of, but yeah, before we even ended up getting Zapdos. Actually, no, Zapdos gives us 20, right? So we were losing before Zapdos. But yeah, you can see 14 kills, lots of damage dealt. I'll show you the damage percentage as well. So you can definitely do well with Venusaur. Now keep in mind, that was a standard game, because I am not confident in pulling out my Venusaur skills in... you can see, man, 35% damage, absolutely amazing. But yeah, I'm not confident in pulling out the Venusaur in a rank game, man. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it. I think it's a very difficult Pokemon as well. And most people just, you know, put it in D tier because they didn't even try it too much. Because it's very apparent that it's not worth to practice it if you're only aiming to win. Just pick that Lucario, you know, pick those broken characters. That's why I also think a lot of people underrate it, because if you actually put some time into it, practice it, if you are able to, you know, abuse those Vine Whips in the early game to get to that Solar Beam Sludge Bomb combo, and yeah, at that point, if you hit those Solar Beams consistently, you will definitely be very useful. So again, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this helped you. Maybe it made you regain some confidence in the Venusaur. Maybe you will try it out. Practice it a little bit, then maybe you will be one of the high-rank Venusaurs that I see constantly, that I usually complain about, but every once in a while they tend to impress me with their gameplay and maybe even carry me. So with that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell for more Pokemon Unite guides on this channel, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!